Berlin in winter. I don't know if you ever experienced this, but sometimes there's no sunlight for weeks. It's freezing. Everything looks grey and depressing. And honestly, the cold isn't even the worst part itself. It's that it makes you want to skip everything so easy. The morning run and the coffee outside afterwards. Taking the camera out. Walking instead of taking the train. All the small things that actually make you feel better. They just feel like so much work. It's easier to just not do them. But here's the thing. In 10 weeks, I'm heading out to Japan again. The last time I was there, I came back with hours of footage. And besides some shorts, I couldn't make a single video from it because I didn't know what story I wanted to tell. So last time I had no plan. First time in Japan, I thought I could just film, you know? Just point the camera, shoot what looks interesting, and figure it out later. No planning, no structure, just vibes. And I did film a lot. I actually came back with hours of footage, tons of it. But when I sat down to edit, when I actually tried to build a story, I realized I had nothing. No structure, just random clips that didn't connect to anything. I filmed some good moments, but there was still this barrier for certain situations, like vlogging in public, talking to the camera while people are around, setting it up in crowded spots where it feels exposed. I clearly avoided certain moments, and when I got home, I tried to piece the story together, but I realized I didn't have the right footage to tell the story I wanted to say. I thought I'd figure it out in post, that somehow I'll make it work with what I had. But you can't edit your way out of not having the right footage. And you can't have the right footage if you never know what kind of story you are trying to tell. If you're on the same path like I am, trying to figure out how to make these kind of videos and how to tell better stories, leave a like and subscribe. I would appreciate it, and I try to keep sharing what actually works and what I learned from my mistakes. Planning needs doing. So this week I'm trying things a little bit different. I'm actually planning, like really planning. What shots do I need? What story I want to tell? Where do I need to be in each scene? What am I trying to say? But planning alone doesn't cut it. Because when it's freezing outside and people are starting to stare, that's when I skip. Just like I skipped in Japan when it got uncomfortable. So this week isn't just about planning shots. It's about not skipping when it matters. You probably have your own version of this. Things that actually help, but when time comes, you just don't. It's not about suddenly enjoying it or becoming someone who loves the cold. It's not about that at all. It's about learning not to skip. Because if I skip here, where I can try it again next week, how am I gonna do it in Japan, where I only get one chance? Or now, get a second chance. So cold. You need both. So the cold didn't get easier, and Berlin's winter is still miserable to me. Nothing magically happened. But I got the shots that I planned for. This vlog showed me that things get much easier if you plan your ideas first and then shoot. Last time, I thought Japan would just do the work for me. I'd seen all these videos, Tokyo's so cinematic, so visually rich. I figured I just needed to show up with a camera. I didn't realize that those videos worked because someone knew what story they were trying to tell before they even got onto a plane. You can't just plan and hope it works out. And you can't shoot and hope you'll figure it out later. You need both, and you need to practice before it even matters. Japan is in 10 weeks. I know what story I want to tell, and I know I can get the footage I need to tell it. If you made it to this point, I really appreciate it. And if you want to see how this path is going for me, follow along, leave a like and subscribe. Was it worth it to plan all this shot up front? Yes, 100%. It didn't work out perfectly, but it was way better than without planning the video so detailed. Really happy that I did it. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. So take care and see you next time.